Hey, it's been a while. My bad. Okay, so yeah, I made this video like 4 times, and every time something happens and it gets interrupted, and then I end up not finishing it. So if this video gets interrupted, it gets interrupted. I'm no longer trying to care. So, and of course I didn't bring the books with me because I wasn't planning on making this video today. But let's get into it. So, I did not read 7 books. Let me just get that out in the air. I don't know what the fetch I was thinking. I was literally in the middle of finals, and yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. So, but I have read 3. So, and I say 3, and one of them I'm not quite finished with yet, but we're counting it because I think I only have like 10 pages left. So, your girl's counting it. And look, here's Benji. Benji, say hi. He's adorable, I know. So I read Camp by Elsie Rosen, and oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with that book. And I got my best friend to read it. She's also obsessed. It was so good, and I loved every single second of it. I don't know, it really made me like think, and I don't know, I loved it. And I pictured the main guy as a TikTok creator, and I cannot remember his name. If I find it and I remember, I'll put it in the comments or whatever. So I feel like that added to why I liked it so much too, because I like had a clear picture of who I thought he was. So basically, what Camp is about it's about this guy, and his name is Randy. And he goes to this camp for queer teens, and he's been in love with this guy, and now I can't remember his name. Sorry, I read this book like 2 months ago. Hudson. Okay, he's in love with this guy, Hudson. But Hudson only dates masks, and he's a femme. So he decides that he's going to pretend to be masked and pretend to basically take on a character. He's really into musical theater, and become a mask. So he becomes Dell, and his friends know about this because they go to the camp too. And like, instead of doing musical theater, he decides to do sports. Which is like stuff they have at the camp. It made me really think, and it made me really think too about like changing who you are as a person just to get someone to like you. Because I think that, at least for me, I used to do that a lot in high school. Like, I used to pretend to like things that I didn't, pretend to care about things that I didn't, which is so stupid, just because guys that I liked did. And I don't know, it's just kind of about his experience with all this. He learns a lot from it. It's so good. And obviously I'm not going to ruin it for you. But if you want me to, hit me up. I love ruining books for people. I'll tell you the whole story start to finish. There were 2 quotes that I wish I had the book for that I could talk about. But I remember what the gist is. One of them is Hudson, and he's talking to the whole camp, and he's kind of saying like, we don't have to be who they say we are. And how Hudson says that and what it means kind of changes over time, and you see that, and I love it. It's really good. And then something else, I can't remember if Dell or Hudson says this, but they say, when I first came here, it was like taking a breath of fresh air I didn't know I needed. And I just loved that. Like, I got chills reading that, because, and it kind of talks about this too, about like how hard it is to truly be yourself as a queer teen. And it dives into like, there's some characters who are bisexual, pansexual, gay, lesbian, non-binary, transgender. It kind of, sorry, I'm trying to remember. I swear there's a transgender character, but now I can't remember who it was. Anyways, it dives into all of that, and I really love it. And I honestly feel like if the writer wanted to, she could totally make it like, kind of like the Love, Simon universe. How there's like Love, Simon, and then there's like Leah on the Offbeat. And then I think there's Love, Victor. I haven't watched that. I need to watch it. But anyways, I really think actually, I think it's a he that wrote it. I'm so sorry. I don't really know. It's LC, so that could be anything. Anyways, Ben, you want to say hi again? I really, really think the writer could make it into its own world, and I would sign me up. I'll pre-order them all right now because I loved it. It's a book I probably would read again. I mean, a lot happens where it's kind of like you already know what's going to happen, but it was so good that I feel like I'd read it again. Like, I feel like that can just be like my June book. I read it every June. So, it was perfect for Pride Month too. It really was. Loved it. 10 out of 10 recommend. The next book that I read, and when I tell you this book has completely changed my life, I truly, truly mean it. I read The Four Agreements, and of course I didn't bring the book, so I can't tell you who it's by, but I'll put it in the comments. I listened to it with my sister on our way to Oregon, and it made me think truly about myself. It made me think about who I am as a person, as a physical being, as a spiritual spiritual being. It is such a good book. And my cousin recommended me this book forever ago. She said she read it in like one sitting, which it's so amazing and so short that absolutely, like, love that. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. I've actually had a couple people. So my cousin told me to read it. And then, so it was like in my mind. And then I just never did. I don't know, because I'm stupid. And then, Benji, where are you going? Stay over here. Come on. And then my boss recommended it to me. And one of my bosses, I have like a bunch of bosses. It's kind of confusing. Anyways, that book has forever changed my life. I listened to it. I have a copy of it too. And I'll probably reread it a million more times because I really think like, it was so good. Like, I can't even, it talks about the 4 agreements of life. There's a bee. It landed on me. Benji, get the bee. I think he went away. Benji, do you like bees? Oh my gosh. I cannot. Oh, Benji tried to eat it. I don't think he got it. He's protecting me. Okay, anyways. Talks about the 4 agreements in life. And I'm not going to tell you what they are because I kind of feel like that spoils the whole purpose of the book. I'm sure you could look it up, but I'm just not going to tell you. Anyways, I just don't want to ruin it. That's why I'm not going to tell you. Anyways, it was... 10 out of 10 would recommend that book. Read it. Go run, don't walk to get that book. But like I said, I think I have like 10, 20 more pages left. So I'm really not even finished with that book and I'm recommending it. That tells you something. And then the third book I read is actually the second book in the series. So I'll talk about both books just to give you an idea. The first book is called Blue is for Nightmares. And so it's a series. And the series is called something weird. I never remember series names. Like, I hate that it's like the book has a name and then the series has to have a name. I don't get it. But anyways, it's about this girl and she's a witch but she's like a modern day witch, I guess you could say. Like, I think of Wicca like, if I'm completely off base, somebody tell me. But anyways, I see my brother-in-law. Okay, anyways, it's called Blues for Nightmares, and okay, so it's about this girl. She's a witch, and she like casts spells and stuff, but it's like modern witch, I guess is the right word. And she starts having these nightmares, and she's had them before, and she predicted somebody's death, and so they're like really freaking her out. And then they start getting like, I can't remember. This is so dumb that I can't remember, but I can't remember if it's her roommate or her that starts getting like messages left. Anyway, super good. And then she like solves the mystery pretty much. It's very like Scooby-Doo meets Sabrina the Teenage Witch, like meets Pretty Little Liars, like, which are all my thing, let me tell you. So it's really good. So that's the first one. So I read the second one, which is White is for Magic, and it was really good. Like, it was so good. Just the same type of thing. I don't want to give too much detail away. If you're gonna read it, read Blues for Nightmares first. But yeah, White is for Magic was really, really good. And now I'm reading Silver is for Secrets, and I'm like 50 pages in, maybe not even that, maybe 20, and it's really good. So, again, Pretty Little Liars meets Sabrina the Teenage Witch meets Scooby-Doo. Yeah. Anyways, I would definitely recommend those books. And of course, I can't tell you the author because I'm the worst at author names, and I didn't bring any of the books. Another book I want to talk about, which maybe I just need some encouraging, but for mine and my friend's book club, we read Mexican Gothic, and I can't get through it. Like, she's told me how good it is, and like how, because she finished it, and like that I just need to power through, and I don't know why, but I just can't. So, oh, sorry, I actually had to put it away. But I don't know, I might try to break it out again. But yeah, those are the books I read. I'm not gonna say next time we talk, I'm gonna read 15 books, because I have school and life, and I just realize I make book promises I don't keep. So, anyways, right now I'm reading Silver is for Secrets, and then for book club we're reading You Will Remember Me, and I'm super excited about that. Me and my friend, oh, Benji, come here. Me and my friend do like our own book club where she picks a book, then I pick a book. So I picked Camp, and then she picked Mexican Gothic, and I feel so bad that I couldn't read it. You're okay. He's like, Mom, take me inside. And now my pick is You'll Remember Me. So, super excited. When I finish either Silver is for Secrets or Will You Remember Me, I'll try to make another video. I'm not going to promise that I'm going to make a video every week or once a month. I'm not going to make any promises. I'm just going to make a video when I feel like making a video. So, I hope you all have a happy Sunday, and tell me what you're reading right now. I want to hear it. Message me, leave it in the comments, whatever. I want to hear what book you're reading. And I hate when people say this, but I'm going to say it. Like and subscribe. And share with your friends if you like this video. I literally hate saying that. Another thing that I kind of want to do with this channel is I kind of want to talk about makeup and some of my other hobbies. So I might make videos on that. We'll see. But yeah, have a happy Sunday.